First of all, Bill and the Doctor seem to still have this great chemistry going on, which is really nice. Pearl Mackie, again, is just like a breath of fresh air. She really is. You know, after the drought of Clara, it's just great to see, you know, such a likeable companion, someone that you can kind of root for.
I really enjoyed it, actually. I thought the first one was better, but this was still a really good episode. I'm really enjoying Pearl Mackie as the companion, because I think that she's all of us as a companion, because I feel like a lot of other companions just like go along with what the Doctor says, and they don't question it and they don't ask about it. But I feel like Bill asks a lot of questions, and she's a lot of us. And especially when she was in the TARDIS and she was asking, so how do you steer this? Is it a steering wheel? Why are the seats so far back? You know, and stuff like that. Like, I feel that, like, things like that, that's all of us. If we ever went into the TARDIS.
I really enjoyed it. Not as good as last week's, but, you know, pretty good all the same. Really like Bill, really like the kind of look of the costume. It's quite kind of classic Who in the feel, especially the bit at the end where they just kind of went straight into the next episode. Almost, I really like that. It made me think of Ark in Space quite a lot, where they just kind of slide from one episode into the next and they start the new episode. And Fourth Doctor's kind of one of my favourite eras, so gave a good feeling with that.
Yeah, I like the episode. It's lightweight like last week. But then again, I think these are more character building episodes. I'm getting that impression now. It tends to be more character building.
It wasn't bad, which was excellent, because it's been so long since we've had like 2 episodes in a row that weren't bad. And it's just lovely to have Doctor Who back in a state where everyone's kind of like happy. To be honest, I mean, I did say earlier on today that I thought it was standard fare, as you would say, because it told the story. It was Doctor Who, and but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, but it also wasn't exceptional either. I don't think it's particularly memorable. It was fun, and yeah, I don't think it's amazing, and I don't love it, but you know, it was just a nice episode.
I think it linked back to the whole episode with like Rory and Amy Pond, because Amy got trapped in the world with like the robots and stuff like that. Like, I feel like it links back to that a lot.
Like the emoji bots, I thought they were going to be really gimmicky, but they weren't so much. The Varty things, Varty, I'm not sure which. I don't really understand why they were called that, why they weren't called just like nanogenes like we've called them previously. But I thought it looked really good. You know, they had the whole look of the building and everything like that looked amazing, and the idea of this building being made by little robots is quite cool.
The idea of the emoji bots was quite good. The Vardis was a nice idea, although it has a resonance to me of the nanogenes from the Doctor Dancers and the Empty Child all those years ago.
But generally quite good. Looking forward to seeing what's happening next. Like Nardole and his whole kind of little asides to the camera, you know, the sides kind of like, oh, you know, you're not supposed to go anywhere, you know what you promised, sort of thing. It's starting to build up the whole thing without making it horrendously complicated like it's been in the past.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good episode. I didn't enjoy the ending because I didn't really feel like it ended properly. But other than that, I really enjoyed the episode and I thought it was really good.
So that's great, and it's just great that we're still going with this new era of refreshing, not awful Doctor Who.
To be fair, it could have been half an hour instead of 45 minutes. I think it ran for a bit too long. But you know what? It was a nice romp. It was great. The set, where they were in Valencia, where they did most of the scenes of the colony, absolutely stunning scenery, absolutely stunning set. You couldn't get that normally. The BBC couldn't build that, so that was a great idea. But
really enjoying the companion Doctor sort of dynamic. I think Bill's really good. Pearl Mackie, I really think she's a very good companion. Much better than Clara. Much better than Clara. I hate Clara. It's terrible to say, but I'm so fed up with her. But I think it's really been a kind of breath of fresh air for the first time in ages. And it feels like classic Who quite a bit to me, which is my thing. So
More.